Hello, my name is Carter Swafford, and my current major is automotive technology. And with my personality test, I got INTJ. So basically, what INTJ stands for is introvert, intuitive, thinking, and judging. Now, generally, INTJs go into professions where it requires a lot of intense intellectual effort, creatively speaking. So many times they're found in like technology companies mostly. So that being said, most of the job opportunities are around some sort of mechanical position, like automotive, like such as myself, or even like in airlines, whether you're working in a hangar or in a shop or whatever. It could also just come with, being a software engineer, working for some sort of tech company or whatever. Or, with just being like a regular engineer in general. INTJs kind of thrive in that hands-on, more creative field rather than being like in an office somewhere. That's what my impression is whenever I think of an INTJ and being in the technical field. So yeah, just basically engineering in general, whether you can be like a mechanic or just like a creative engineer, like a software designer or a software engineer, stuff like that. That's basically where the personality type of an INTJ fits in with the job market. So because of these test results, they do actually indicate that my major is good for me, automotive technology, because it's a lot of creative effort to thinking, okay, how do I fix certain things and what connects to what, really. I mean, my ideal like career would be like probably working in a hangar, maybe for Delta or something, and being like an airline technician. I started off wanting to be an automotive technician, which is still a great career choice, but I think I would rather work in a hangar for Delta because I think that you see more and more different things in your line of work than with automotive, because sometimes in automotive you just kind of you stick to one thing and you just do that one thing the whole time, but with aircraft you see different things every day. So now I would say that the strength of an INTJ would be their intuitive ability to sort of build a relationship successfully, whether that be like with a significant other or with like a coworker even. You see that INTJs can establish good communications with other people and their ability to just work with you. And definitely with like weaknesses, I would say INTJs, because they're T's, like as in they think more than they would feel rather, is that sometimes they may have trouble empathizing with certain feelings that other people might have. Like they can definitely logically like think it through, think like, oh, okay, this is why they're feeling that, but they can't necessarily be like, I know what that's like, or I can imagine how that feels really. That would probably be the biggest weakness of an INTJ, is what I would say. Obviously with working with others, being an I as in an introvert, it can be tough, but like it's really not. It's more like you thrive on your own more than you would in a group. It's not that you can't work with a group. I work in groups a lot whenever I'm at school, and we work just fine. But if I need to work on my own, it's fine. That's fine too. I can get the job done. And as far as do INTJs, are they like natural leaders, or do they follow instructions or orders? I think, to be honest, it could probably go both ways. Like I said earlier, with if we work in a group, we can probably play both roles of like giving out instructions and following them as well. When we're by ourselves, it's like, the orders come from your employer or whatever. and you're not really giving anybody orders because you're by yourself. But as far as being in a group, I think you can really go both ways in that sense. What's actually interesting is that I had my girlfriend take the test as well, and she turned out to be an INFJ, meaning she feels more than think according to the test. And I thought that was really interesting because that makes us actually pretty compatible according to the test anyway. And so I thought that was really interesting, is that we're like how similar we are. The only difference is that, you know, I'm more of a thinker rather than a feeler, and she's more of a feeler rather than a thinker. So, and I think we took like actually she took the marriage compatibility test or whatever, and it showed that we were like in the green area or whatever, like super compatible or something like that. So that was quite nice. As far as my opinion of the test, I mean I agree with it. I like read the results and I was like, yeah, this does sound a lot like me. Yeah, I think in it, when my girlfriend took it, I was like, yeah, that sounds like her. So I think the test actually does have some validity to it. I don't think it's like one of those like fake tests that you can find online or whatever. I think it's actually pretty legit. So my opinion of the research pertaining to like my career, I'd say it's pretty accurate, because I am definitely one of those people who loves to be like creative in that sense, and I definitely have that intuitive ability to just like, you know, follow the instructions and be able to get the job done, you know, working with my hands. That's why I think me being an INTJ just makes more sense, and why I kind of agree with the test in